Welcome to Academies Australasia. Academies Australasia is a group of colleges both in Australia and internationally. Academies Australasia Group have colleges in Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Armidale, Brisbane, the Gold Coast, Perth and Singapore. Our campuses in Sydney are located on George Street and Ken Street. Our campuses are fitted out with computer labs, with printers and broadband internet access. There's free Wi-Fi where you can use the passwords to access the Wi-Fi. A student lounge where you can relax and take a break. It's equipped with vending machines, computers with internet access, printers, copiers and microwaves. Our campuses are fitted out with CCTV cameras for your security. The Academies Australasia website is a central place where you can find your information before you study and while you are studying. You can find the website at www.academies.edu.au. Here you can find timetables and forms, any emails, paradigm and e-learning access, and more information on university pathways and further study options. The Academies Australasia Facebook page looks like this. Please follow us, give us a thumbs up and like us to remain up to date with the most current information of what's happening within Academies Australasia, within your class, and what's happening in Australia and around the world for important information. The systems you will use are Paradigm. This is a student management system, and you will use this system to enrol subjects. The e-learning system is what you will access regularly to access assessment details, online resources, class notes, forums, and etc. You will have an Academies Australasia email set up for you, and it will include your student number at studentmail.academies.edu.au. Please refer to your email with this email address detail set up for you. The Paradigm system looks like this, where you will enter your username and password, and you will have instructions and details on how to set this up sent to you by email. This is the e-learning access portal where you will access regularly for your assessments and for your classwork, and you will have your username, password and further instructions emailed to you to set this up before you start your classes. This is your student email. We do use Google account. You will need to set up your email address within your Google account to get started. All of this will be sent to your personal email address with the instructions and your email and password. Overseas student health insurance cover. This covers you from the date of arrival. It must be paid for the duration of the course. It covers you for doctors, hospital, ambulance and prescribed medicines. And a membership card can be collected at student services at your campus. If you need more information, please contact student services or your agent about the health insurance. Student support services. If you have any issues regarding living and studying in Australia, please contact Yui. She's the Student Support Services Officer, and you can see her by arranging an appointment at Student Services on George Street campus. This is provided free of charge. If you have any academic issues, please contact the relevant course coordinator, and you can do that by arranging an appointment from Student Services or your student advisor, Mina. For legal services, students are advised to contact Legal Aid and Fair Trading. For workplace-related issues, you're advised to contact Fair Work Ombudsman. For free information and referral advice to international students, are advised to contact Service New South Wales. Academies Australasia offers Friday services. These are offered free of charge. The first service is an English remedial class. So this is assistance with English language skills and remediation for any areas you would like to improve or you feel you need further assistance in some English study. Another thing this service offers is assistance with resumes and cover letter writing if you are looking for employment or jobs. The second service is an IELTS practice test, and this runs from 9:30 to 12:30 fortnightly. The English remedial class is run weekly between 9:30 to 12:30 as well. To book in for either of these services, you will need to arrange an appointment with Student Services. Administrative matters. Change of personal details. You must inform the college of any change in name, address, contact details, emergency contact details, enrollment status or visa status within 7 days. Transcripts and certificates. At the end of the course, a certificate indicating a level of achievement will be issued. You will need a unique student identifier, also known as a USI, to obtain a certificate or qualification. Student handbook, telephone numbers and contact details. The student handbook and other important information are provided on the link below and has been emailed to you. It contains information about college rules, regulations, policies and academic requirements and is updated regularly. Please take the time to read it, and if you require further information or assistance, contact our staff at Student Services. This is the student information pack which you will receive for further information on important logistical information that you will need before you start studying your course and also during your studies as well. The unique student identifier. So every student needs a USI to obtain their certificate or qualification from their registered training organisation when studying nationally recognised training in Australia. The USI details must be provided to the college upon commencement of the course. USI details are entered and verified in the student management system. Please refer to your handbook for further information and instruction on how to set up your USI. To get your USI, you will go to www.usi.gov.au. Click Create Your USI and follow the instructions. Keep a record of your USI. Then come to the Academy's website, www.academies.edu.au, hover over Students and click on Submit USI. Please click here to submit your USI, find your details and click Done. For more information, you can refer to the orientation pack for the registration manual. Administrative matters. Student ID cards. You must carry the student ID while on college premises. Student ID cards lost must be replaced. An administrative fee will be charged if student cards are lost and you need a replacement. Copy cards are available to purchase from Student Services if you wish to copy or print information on college copiers or printers. Please take note of important dates for your term. This could be either change of course application dates, recognition of prior learning or credit transfer application dates, end of term dates and start term dates as well. Please take note of the important dates and keep them in a place where you can refer to them easily. Changing courses. Students wishing to apply to change courses after commencement of their enrolment must complete the application to change course form outlining the reasons for this change. Pay the change of course fee of $150. Applications need to be submitted before the deadline. Exemptions. If you have completed subjects from another institution or can demonstrate that you have equivalent current competencies, you may apply for recognition of prior learning, recognition of current competencies, or credit transfer. Refer to the student handbook for further information. Please also note there is a deadline to submit these as well. Granting exemptions. This may lead to shortening of the course. It does not affect the requirements that overseas students on a student visa must undertake a full-time study workload of 20 contact hours per week. It does not lead to a reduction of fees payable. Students who wish to apply for RPL may do so by paying an RPL fee per competency. This fee does not apply to CT. Training delivery. Students must undertake a full-time study workload of 20 contact hours per week. Students' attendance is recorded for each subject. Students must enroll their subjects in Paradigm. Absences must be supported by proper documentation, for example, medical certificate. Students are expected to be punctual for lessons, mobile phones to be switched to silent during classes, and submit all assignments and assessments on time. Assessments must be set out in acceptable format, your own work, except for in-group projects, copied on completion and a copy stored securely, submitted on time. Plagiarism laws apply. This means if you are using somebody else's work as part of your work, you need to reference where you found that information from. There is no cheating in exams or copying assessments. Failure to attempt an assessment. An alternative test or assessment could be arranged for special cases such as illness. Reassessments. If you fail an assessment, you may be allowed to undertake a reassessment for an additional fee. If you are unhappy with a grade, you must lodge your appeal within 2 weeks. Course progress. The academic year is divided into 4 terms with 9 weeks in each term. Academic progress in each subject is monitored and assessed every term. You must access your results by the beginning of the next term from Paradigm. You must complete all subjects. Unsatisfactory course progress. The college must report students who fail to meet the requirements for satisfactory course progress. Warning letters are issued every term. Contact course coordinator or student advisor. Failure to establish contact may lead to an intention to report notice. You have the right to appeal. An internal appeals form must be submitted within 20 working days of receiving an intention to report notice. For further information, please refer to the student handbook. Deferring or suspending enrolment. The college may allow you to defer or temporarily suspend your studies, including a leave of absence for compassionate or compelling circumstances. To apply for a leave of absence, you must apply where possible at least 2 weeks in advance. Contact Student Services and complete leave of absence form along with documents supporting the application. All required documents must be provided within 7 days of submitting the application. Failure to do so may result in your application being denied. There is no cost to students. Terminating, suspending, or cancelling enrolment. The college reserves the right to terminate, suspend, or cancel your enrolment. Please refer to the student handbook for details. If your enrolment is terminated, suspended, or cancelled by the college, you have 20 working days to access the appeal process. Complaints and appeals. If you are unhappy about a decision or action taken by the college or a trainer, raise the matter with the trainer first. If you are not satisfied or the matter is more serious, fill a complaint form and resolve the matter with the course coordinator. Within 10 days, the course coordinator will contact you or the trainer for further information. If you are still not satisfied, you may escalate the complaint to the executive director. You will be notified of the outcome of the appeal in writing within 10 working days. Should you feel that the problem cannot be resolved with the college, the executive director should be informed. You may also appeal to the Overseas Student Ombudsman, and you can refer to the Student Handbook for more details. Student rights. You have the right to be treated fairly, courteously, with respect by all staff and other students. Private information to be treated with confidentiality and respect. You have the right to access to the complaints and appeals procedures. You have the right to receive advice or counselling on academic matters from trainers and course coordinators. You have the right to opportunity to access welfare-related support services to assist with issues that may arise during your studies. Student responsibilities. Be aware of safety and emergency procedures and to report danger, incidents or accidents and injuries. Have your valid student ID within the college premises. Treat other students and staff with courtesy and respect. Be punctual and regular in attendance. Comply with assessment procedures. And inform the college of changes to your personal details, emergency contact details, visa or enrolment status. Also, you must obtain textbooks as required by trainers. Move quietly between classrooms, in corridors, and generally on the college premises. Purchase a college copy card if you wish to copy or print information on college copiers or printers. Pay your fees as required by the college. Enrol scheduled subjects on the student management system paradigm by the second week of term. Regularly access Academies Australasia's student email account. Students are not allowed to smoke in the college building. This includes cigarettes, vaping, e-cigarettes, or any form of smoking. Take food or drinks into the classrooms, harass students or staff, damage or misuse college property, be under the influence of alcohol or drugs on the college premises, use computers or Wi-Fi to send, search for, or download anything which could offend, embarrass, or threaten others. Payment of fees. Fees are payable in advance. The due date is calculated from the course start date. Email and SMS reminders are sent to students in Academies Australasia student email. Use your student number as a reference for online transfers. This will make it easier to track your payment with your student number. Please make sure to update and provide the correct mobile number to receive SMS reminders. At least one full term's notice in writing is required of any intention to withdraw from a course. Withdrawal appointment can be made with the Student Support Officer (UE). Students must complete the application for withdrawal of course form. Students must also complete the student application for refund form and submit it with supporting documents. Refunds will be paid within 4 weeks of receiving the application directly to the student or to another person who has been authorised by the student in writing. A statement explaining the calculation will be provided. Other than when a visa is refused before commencement of course, there is no refund for non-refundable fees. Our refund policy. There are no refunds after commencement of course. No refund for student default. This includes breaches of student visa, failed to commence the course, or misbehaviour. For more details, please refer to the Student Handbook. Work rights. Students are restricted to 40 hours per fortnight or 20 hours per week once their course has commenced and during any period in which their course is in session. They are able to work unrestricted hours during any scheduled course break. Visa cancellation. The Department of Home Affairs has abolished automatic and mandatory student visa cancellations. So our process remains the same. We report students to the Department of Home Affairs where your intention to report will be reviewed by them. Privacy policy. This will include information on why information is collected, how information is collected, how it is kept, how it is used, the disclosure, how other bodies handle your personal information, requests for information correction, complaints, and for further information, please refer to the Student Handbook. Laws all students should know. These include Anti-Discrimination Act, Sexual Harassment Act, Copyright Act and Privacy Act. You can refer to the Student Handbook for more details on these laws. International Student Consumer Guide. In Australia, every person has the right to be protected from unfair business practices. New South Wales Fair Trading is the state government agency that resolves disputes between consumer and businesses. This information aims to help you understand your consumer rights and responsibilities in New South Wales. For more information, refer to the Consumer Guide for International Students pamphlet in your student pack. The safety information in Australia. For fire, police or ambulance, the number in Australia is 000. That's 000. It's a free call. Please use this for emergencies only. Please note in your campuses where the fire stairs are and use these in emergencies. There are also social media platforms where you can engage with what is happening around New South Wales and in Australia in relation to safety information. Important numbers and contact details. For any emergency, please contact Senior Management, Student Services, Prasad Menon. For important contact details, please refer to the Student Handbook. Thank you and enjoy your studies.